everybody, it's Miss Caitlin with Plant the Seed. Today I'm at the Ross Garden and we're going to be doing another round of kits. And so our take-home kit this time is all about seeds. And so there's a lot of different types of seeds that grow lots of different types of plants. And this time we're going to learn about a couple of different ones. So we're going to first plant some tomato seeds. And now we are going to plant, I have just normal, just heirloom mortgage lifter tomato seeds that we're gonna plant. You may have something different in your kit, but you're gonna go ahead and take out your tomato seeds and you're gonna take out your pots and you're also going to take out your soil. And I just have mine in a bucket right here. And what we're gonna do to plant our tomato seeds is we're gonna take our pots and we're going to fill it with the dirt that's inside of our bag. So we're just gonna fill it up. You're going to dump your whole bag of soil into your pot. My soil is very dry, so we'll have to make sure we give it a big drink after we have planted our seeds. So there it is. There's my soil inside of my cup. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my pointer finger, my index finger, and I'm going to make a hole for every one of my seeds. There we go. And then I'm just going to take my seeds, which yours will be in a little envelope, but this is just what one of the seed packs looks like. Just take yours out of the envelope that's inside of your kit, and you're going to put at least one seed in each of the holes. So I just have my seeds here, have my cup. I'm just going to go ahead and put these in here. I'm just going to put those in the holes that you made. At least one seed in every hole. And then the next thing you're going to do is you're going to take your soil and you're going to cover up those seeds so they're all nice and covered. And the last thing you're going to do is you're going to give your seeds a big drink. So I'm going to go grab a watering can real fast and then we're going to give our seeds a drink so then they can start to grow. So I just got my water and I'm just going to give these seeds a big drink and I'm going to tell them grow big little seeds. Because our seeds love whenever we encourage them to grow and we want them to grow big and strong so we have big tomato plants that we can get all sorts of tomatoes from. So you want to just make sure that you give, mine doesn't have drainage holes on it, but whenever you give your plants a drink, you want to make sure you give them such a big drink that you see water comes out the very bottom. So just make sure you see that and then you're good to go. You need to take this and find a sunny windowsill in your house and put it in there until about after April the 13th, and then you can take them outside and you can start to harden them off. It's called harden off your tomato plant. So that means it gets used to being outside after growing inside for so long. And then after a week or two of that, you can plant your tomato plants in the ground and watch it grow and eat delicious tomatoes from it. So our next activity is going to be all about seed dispersal. And that means that seeds have different ways that they travel from the plant that they're in to all over so they can plant themselves in different places. So we can have things like milkweed or like trees that we have growing outside grow all over our yard or all over the world via seed dispersal. And today, specifically, we're going to talk about two different types of seed dispersal because there's a bunch of different types of ways that seeds will carry themselves and go plant themselves in other places. Today, we're going to talk about wind seed dispersal with our milkweed seed pods, and then we're also going to talk about hitchhikers. And so you're going to go ahead and take out your milkweed pod out of your bag. It's going to be inside a little plastic baggie. And go ahead and take it out. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to look at the seeds. So just take out one of the seeds. They're very delicate and they'll fly away because they have these little hairs on the end. And then the seeds are attached right there. That's what that brown little thing is. It is the seed. And then these are the things that carry the seeds through the wind. So these from the milkweed seed pod go different places via wind transportation. That's what these little hairs do, is they let them fly through the wind so they can go plant milkweed in lots of different places. And remember, milkweed is so important because this is what our monarch caterpillars eat whenever they're caterpillars. So without this, we don't have monarch butterflies. And so this is how the milkweed pod it looks whenever it's on the plant. So this is where all of the seeds live. And then if this was on the plant, eventually it would just break open like it has right now. And then all these seeds would fly out and they would go all sorts of different places. But today, we're going to be able to take this outside and we're going to see what happens in the wind whenever we let these just fly. We're going to watch how far they go. We're going to see the different places they go. And then hopefully we're going to have lots of milkweed that grows next year from these seeds. So we're going to go ahead and put these back in here that we took out to explore. You can explore it some more too and feel the softness of the little feathers on the back, and then look at all of these seeds in here, and even feel the outside of the milkweed pod. It's very soft and just kind of, it's bumpy too. It doesn't look like anything else I've ever seen before. It's truly one of a kind. And then after you've done that, we're going to go ahead and take our milkweed seeds out, pods outside, and we're going to see what happens whenever the wind comes through and see where these go. All right, so I'm outside with my milkweed pod, and as you see, they're already starting to fly away. Let's see what happens. There it goes. And they're already starting to come out of the pod. You might need to wait for a really big breeze. There's not a big breeze right now, but whenever a big one comes through, it'll make all of these seeds go flying. So they go and they plant themselves all around your yard. And if it's not very windy outside, like it's not for me right now, you can also make your own wind. You make them fly through the air. Oh, there's a breeze. We can see them flying out of the pod. There they go. And this is how things get around via wind dispersal of seeds. I see one flying all the way over to the other side of my yard right now. So just make sure you take these seeds and you get them all out of here so the milkweed can plant itself all throughout the area you're in, and we can create more food for our monarch caterpillars. The next seed dispersal method we're going to talk about is called hitchhikers. And so hitchhikers are seeds that will catch onto your clothes or onto your shirt or onto your shoes or onto an animal's fur or to its, or to the skin that's on an animal or into the birds of feathers. And basically the seeds like these, because these are a type of hitchhiker seed, the seeds will latch on to one of those items, and that person or the animal will take it to a different location than it was originally found in and then plant itself there. So a new flower or whatever the seed is for will start to grow in a different place than it was originally grown. And so these, I call these star stickers because they look kind of like stars. And you have some of these in your bag, so go ahead and pull them out. And then you're also going to need a little piece of cardboard and a sock that maybe you don't wear anymore. It's just an older sock, because we're going to look at how this little sticker, this seed, would stick onto you and then be planted and transported somewhere else. So remember, these are pokey. They don't hurt you. They're definitely pokey, so be careful whenever you're taking them out. And you're just going to take out, I have they're just little guys. And what you're going to do is you're going to take these and see how they stick into your sock. You'll see they stick right away. They just slide right in there. And stick all the ones that you have so you can see how it would stick onto your clothes or stick onto an animal's fur, and how easy it is for these to get picked up and then taken somewhere else. So I have all of mine stuck there on my sock, just like that. You don't even see them, you don't even really feel them, but then this is what they do, and you take them somewhere else and then they plant themselves. So these are called hitchhiker seeds. Isn't that so cool? So the last activity we're going to be doing today in our take-home kit is going to be our seed snack. So go ahead and take out your bag that says edamame on it out of your take-home kit. Edamame, it's a big word. It is going to look like this. It's going to look like this inside of the bag. They're little green guys. What do these remind you of? I want you to pick one up and feel it, maybe kind of squish it and just explore it. What does it remind you of? Does the outside come off is it all one piece? The outside of mine comes off. Oops, I dropped that one too. This is what mine looks like. There is a skin on it. So this is the skin that came off, and then this is what was underneath. And so edamame is a type of bean or a type of seed that it's actually an immature soybean. So whenever these get bigger, they become a soybean that we then also can eat or use in lots of different food products. This is just the version that's not quite grown up yet that we can still eat as a snack. And so yeah, I want you to look at them, explore them, see if they make any noises. They kind of do. They make a little crinkly noise. See if they're hard or if they're soft. Give them a sniff, see if they smell like anything. Remember, use your 5 senses to explore your edamame. And once you've seen it and you've looked at it, go ahead and take one and try it. You can stick the whole thing in your mouth or you can just take a bite of it. It's very crunchy. And it tastes really good. It tastes a lot like other beans and other seeds that I've had before, but super tasty. Eat as many as you'd like. They're super good, and they're also good for you. They have lots of good nutrients, and actually they have all of the same properties or all of the same amino acids, which are what make a protein, as something like chicken or turkey. So this has a lot of the same health benefits as turkey or chicken would have, but it's just in this seed. Isn't that so cool? Well, I hope y'all enjoyed this kit and enjoyed your edamame, and we will bring you another kit next month so we can learn about something different. All right, thank you all so much.